I've decided to bake these beautiful mini lemon cakes. So for some of them, I'm going to make them lemon drizzle, which I am making now. So I have some granulated sugar in the cup and I am squeezing some lemon juice into it. I didn't have my lemon juicer, but if you have that, that's a lot easier to use. I am using this sieve because there are lots of seeds in the lemons, so I am going to use this sieve or tea strainer to collect some of the seeds. I've seen lemon cakes where they call for using lemon essence. Lemon essence is not really a natural product from what I know or the ones I've come across. So I tend to use fresh lemons for this. For the cake batter, I add lemon zest. And you can see these lemons, they don't have the zest on them because I've grated the zest into the lemon batter, which gives a very nice lemony taste. When you grate the lemons, you need to just grate the yellow part and leave the white part. But if you do get the white part in there accidentally, it's okay. So I've got the lemon juice in here with some granulated sugar. I don't really measure, and I didn't measure in this case, but I just go for this consistency like that. So the best thing to do is to poke some holes into your lemon cakes. This just helps the lemon juice sink into the cake. It's not necessary, but I like to do that so that it really seeps through. I use a toothpick for this. You can use a fork, you can use anything else that you can use to poke there. Okay, and finally this one, just make random holes. It doesn't have to be a specific number at all. And the best time to drizzle these cakes is as soon as they come out of the oven while they're still very hot. So I'm just going to drizzle that over there. Drizzle as much as you can. You see it's soaking through already, and some gathers on the bit of the side because there isn't much of a gap, but it will soak into the mixture, and as it dries it leaves a hard crust with a crunchy sugar texture. And now I'm going to make some lemon icing. I've made some of the cakes lemon drizzle, and this one I'm going to make a lemon icing. There's icing sugar in the bowl and I add some lemon juice. For this one, you can add water to, let's say you're making lemon cakes and you don't want too much lemon, or if you're making vanilla cakes and you don't want lemon, to use lemon, because vanilla and lemon don't necessarily go together, but they can. You can use water and add some vanilla extract. So my lemon juice wasn't enough, so I just got another lemon, which I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice from. You don't want too much juice because the icing gets really runny quickly, so you have to test it. You can see with this lemon I didn't squeeze out too much of it. And now I'm going to mix it. You keep on mixing. Don't be tempted to add more water too quickly, because what happens is it will be way too runny. So this is quite thick, so I'm just going to add a bit more of the lemon juice. This is if you really like lemony cakes. Otherwise you can make the water icing with water. It's called Glace icing or water icing, but you can use juice. You can even use orange juice if you're making orange cakes. Mix it. Don't make it too runny, otherwise it will soak into the cake like drizzle. So we want a thick white icing. So I'm going to test for my lemon drizzle. You can see it's set. So now I'm just going to put those ones to the side and then make room for the other ones that I'm going to put icing on top so that they come to the front. Okay, just arrange them as best as you can. Don't have to be very particular in any way. So now those I'm just going to put them on the cooling rack just to carry on cooling and just making space for the other ones before I start to decorate them. So you just use a spoon. There's no need to pipe them, but if you want to pipe, you can. I'm just getting my sprinkles ready because I'm going to add some sprinkles on top. You don't have to do this, but I like to add sprinkles. If you have some lemon-like sprinkles, just get them. There's a bit of seed in there. I don't know how that got in. I'm just getting it out. And then carry on mixing and decorating the cakes. This is just a simple water icing, which is very good for most types of cakes. Especially in England, there's something called the old school cake, or school cake that used to be served in schools. I don't know if it's still being served in schools nowadays, but it's just known as the old school sponge. And the decoration is just icing, water, and sprinkles on top. They might add vanilla, I'm not sure, but that's the classic decoration on there. And it's coupled with a very light, fluffy sponge cake. Just get a few sprinkles. You just need a pinch of sprinkles, really. But if it's too little, just grab a few more. Don't add too many, because sprinkles, you just need a little bit to have that beautiful effect of sprinkles. And then carry on with it. Well, my icing has run out, so you just make some more. I don't measure it because it depends how much icing you're going to put on each cake, and it's just simple. Add more icing sugar, squeeze a bit more lemon juice into it, and just do the same process you did to make the other icing. Because I'm just doing the final cake now, the final cake you don't need much, so just unless you're going to make another batch of icing sugar, unless you're making another batch of cake, then you can make more. But it's very simple recipe that you can scale up as much as you need, or make as little as you need, or as much as you need. And if you do run out, it's very easy to fix. You just make a bit more. If it's too runny, just add some more icing sugar just to thicken it. If it's too thick, add a bit more liquid to it to thin it out. So finally I'm decorating that one, and now I am using these beautiful lids and the base, because it comes as a set, the one I ordered, with the base, the lid, and some spoons. So I'm going to end here and then carry on in the next video to show you what it's like to decorate. So I'm going to cover these with the lid now that everything has set, and then I am going to show you in the next video what it looks like.